battle left. You guys ready for your final battle tonight? I'm super excited to see these. Everybody makes some noise for Sara Snyder and Pat Buldoc. Before we begin, who's starting us off?
I'm starting us off.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
All right, thanks for being here. A lot of people told me that they think Sara looks like the girl next door. And I don't think so, because I wasn't raised in a group home for retarded people. So it's the only reason I...
Who is that guy?
Yeah, you were just raised by your retarded parents.
Oh.
My mom has Down syndrome. I don't know how she found that out, but it's pretty cool, you, Sara.
Some things about Pat. He's a substitute teacher, hasn't been to a doctor in 10 years, and often wears clothes he finds on the ground. What can be worse about this guy? That's it.
I'd like to give my vote to Pat already. Can I
Seconded.
Can I mail in my ballot?
Sara feels like she's right back home in Naperville with all those crickets, but it's just nice at home. All right. Sara had the pleasure of meeting a Chicago legend, an NFL legend recently. She met Justin Fields. She called the cops on him for standing outside of a Walgreens. It was pretty good. She's like, he's in a gang called the Bears. It's crazy.
No, I gave him $5 and felt good about myself.
All right.
Go back to drinking, Sara.
Wow. Some people think that Pat is attractive. I'm like, yeah, if you're into homeless Frankenstein.
Damn. All right. Well, let me see. Like my 8th joke, maybe is as good as that. I did a little research on Sara. She's from Naperville, and I found out that Naperville stands for Land of Naper. And Sara stands every time a black guy sits next to her on the train. So it's this is what she told me in an email. So I don't know. I've never seen her do that, but.
Pat's like that one cousin who gets too drunk at the family party and starts massaging you.
Yes. Absolutely. What a premise.
Hell yeah, Sara.
What a
Get in
premise.
there, Sara.
All right. Okay. Thank you, children of the corny. I appreciate that.
Oh, man. You wish I was a child.
Yes.
Oh, and she's back. She's back fighting.
Comeback of the year.
I wish you were a child, because a child would have better first 2 jokes than that. But
Whatever, man. Just don't leave me alone with him, please.
Sara just doesn't write jokes and then calls a guy a pedophile. That's her whole...
It's believable.
She's like, Frankenstein, you're gay. All right.
It's working for us.
Thank you.
Kind of. All right.
I'd be a fucking idiot.
All right. That's enough out of you. Fucking whatever. I thought Sara was Jewish. She's not Jewish somehow. But I could have sworn she was.
Oh, I'm the racist. Sorry.
You've bombed your first 3. It's okay. Just be quiet. I thought Sara was Jewish. I thought you were one of the chosen ones.
you.
Yes. And then I saw her with makeup on, and I was like, no, she's like a chosen 2.5. You know what I mean? She's like, she's not that bad, you know?
All right, man. All right. Pat looks like Forrest Gump if he went to jail for hitting Jenny. Run, ladies, run!
Yes. All righty. Sara recently did a very prestigious gig. She did her first 30 minutes at she headlined a VR lounge.
That hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
January 28th.
It has not happened yet. Because when people say Sara will headline, they're like, yeah, not in this reality. That will not happen. I love picturing Sara trying to muster through 30 minutes next to a guy playing Big Buck Hunter. That's one of my favorite images in the world.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, the writing of this movie is great.
He needs this.
All
Pat's last 3 girlfriends dumped him. I looked these girls up. They were all dumped in the Chicago River.
Nice. All right. All right. Sarah has a lot of cool. If you ever seen her act, she's really funny. But watch her do stand-up sometimes. She's good, but she does a lot of kooky voices on stage. My favorite voice that Sarah does is it's her normal voice when she says, "Thank you, I'm done performing." That's my big one.
That was very smart, Pat. Good job.
Okay.
Good
Don't
job.
give up this quick, Sarah. God damn it. Holy shit.
Pat looks like he could be cast in a Marvel movie, and yet the only thing Marvel about his life is that he's alive and looks healthy.
All right, final round.
All righty. Yes. This has been a very good year for Sarah financially in stand-up comedy, very lucrative. She netted $200.
Which is a lot for Pat.
Sometimes you have to interrupt right in the middle of a joke. It's totally fine. Should I continue or should I do a totally different joke? Right, so all right. That's good.
Continue. Let him
Appreciate
finish.
it.
Let him finish.
You look good tonight, Sarah, but it's all right.
Pervert.
All right. She netted $200 and she grossed out every audience member by talking about her pussy. But it's...
They wish! They wish I talk about my pussy. All right, Pat, let's talk about your uncircumcised penis. Pat's uncircumcised. He used to be circumcised. He yanked it so hard it came loose.
All right, that's the battle, everybody. Make some noise. That was fun. You guys want to stand behind the blue line? All right, let's go over to our judges. Grieco, what are your thoughts?
Oh man, that was pretty uncomfortable the whole time, huh? Very interesting. It's so funny because I love Sarah so much, and watching the audience hate her was just as enjoyable for me. It was so funny to see that. She had a fucking killer comeback in the middle. I think it should be noted. She was murdering in the middle. That was very funny.
Yes.
I think Pat was more consistent, and I love that he like hated her as the roast went on. You know what I mean? Like he was just wearing on him. He's like, "Just give me the win, you bitch."
That's
I
just
think
Pat with women in general, by the way.
Where was that 2 days ago when you were supposed to be writing jokes? All right. Anyway.
Oh man, Pat is drunk and surly, and I thought that was very entertaining. I think for consist.
I realize this is going to be a vape in the middle roast, but
I'm gonna give it for consistency to Pat, but that was fun. And
All
weird.
right, one
Thank
for
you.
Pat, one for Pat.
All right, of course Pat won, but God damn it, Sarah, you lost me. You had me. You lost me. I love the fighting you, God damn it. Like, and that's. I'm gonna vote for Sarah just because, God damn it, she didn't give up. Like,
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
All right, Mike, what are your thoughts?
Well,
sorry, you're winning, you idiot.
Kiefer's racist, so
That's got nothing to do with you.
It's the vote. You still
He's
lost
only
the
got
vote.
one
I knew
vote.
there's a reason I liked you, but
Why do you think
What?
Adam sat at this end of the table?
1-1. Mike, what are your thoughts?
Well, this was a funny looking battle. Like, you guys kind of look like you share custody of a rescue corgi.
That's great.
And I thought Sarah had some very strong moments, like everybody said, in the middle. But there were parts of this battle that felt less like a roast battle and more like we were watching someone bully a special needs girl. And
But he was still. But
Yeah,
in
make some noise
fairness,
for the soundboard
but
in the
in
back,
fairness,
guys.
in fairness, he would still have sex with her.
right. Well, we all would. We all.
All right.
This is very nice.
2-1.
Not
2-1. Tim, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, that was clearly not like evenly matched. Like, how long have you been doing stand-up, Sarah? What? 1 year? Oh, you're not flipping me. Thought you was flipping me off. Okay, so yeah, that you got to compensate for that. I don't know who the fuck books this. That was clearly not.
Chris?
it's the same idiots that booked you.
So I would.
Tim, why don't you tell him how long you've been doing stand-up?
10 years.
Yeah.
That's how I know. That's how I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, to compensate for that, I gotta go with Scarface.
All right. Pat wins the round. Aaron, what are your thoughts?
going to be generally the same kind of idea. Sarah, you struggled. Some of your jokes had the tension of like a dad hitting a mom at Thanksgiving dinner, so that was
Jesus.
odd. So I got to give it to Pat.
All right, Pat.
'Cause I
Adam,
made
what are
you
your thoughts?
uncomfortable.
Close us out.
All right, it's already over, but I do have to appreciate, as a good friend of Pat's, to watch you get those 2 pop-offs on and watch his hand shake a little bit. That was fun for me. I like that.
Pat did get nervous.
No, I saw it. You shook.
I've
All
only had
right.
2 beers tonight, okay? I'm shaking. a
All
little
right,
bit.
stop your bickering. That's the battle. Everybody make some noise. That was a weird one to end on, but that was our final roast for the night. Everybody make some noise for yourselves for coming out. Make some noise for the human soundboard in the back, wherever you are. Thank you. It was me, said the polite heckler. That was very nice. All right. Thank you guys so much. Hey, we are Roast Battle Chicago. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok if you're there. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube. We post all of our battles, and we have a podcast where we interview some of our favorite roasters. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Get home safe. Have a great night.